We got the
All right, there you
thumbs
go.
up.
Yeah, that thumbs up now.
So usually they have selected the characters and then they're waiting.
Okay. So we got Lucina
Cloud.
Cloud.
Okay, this is a classic.
Good start.
This is a good one. This is two characters that want to play Super Smash Brothers
Exactly.
against each other.
You know, I'm a fan of this.
I'm a fan of this.
Huge fan of it.
I enjoy what I can. Whether or not you're extremely versed, you can look at the screen and you know exactly what's happening.
Exactly.
So starting on PS2 as well, pretty standard. Main thing that we're gonna have to deal with on Cloud's end is Lucina has more quick access to all of her aerials, but Cloud's got a slight bit more range. If he's able to turn his back and threaten that back air, it could be huge. And that cross slash is also going to be used for punishing jumps.
Yeah, it's a bit more range. His range is a little bit more particular in terms of the advantage. Because like I said, he has to be facing a certain way. He can't rely on forward air really.
Yeah.
Because that always gets stuffed out before it comes out.
He's got a little bit slower of aerials, but they are, I feel like, sometimes a lot more impactful when he's able to connect them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, yeah, Lucina's got easy access, whether you're in front or behind her, forward air, back air. She can set up a lot of easy situations.
Yeah, really amazing frame data for a sword character.
Yeah.
Oh, that was okay. Don't jump in first.
Waits for Cloud to commit to an option, rolls behind, is able to get him off. Really close to limit. We've already seen one that just kind of whipped to do a whole lot, but limit can also be a big turnaround in the kind of matchup, because then he has access to quick kill moves that are sometimes armored. Got some disgusting.
Nice dash attack, yep, catching the forward air.
Up air, baited out the air dodge, forced him off to the side where dash attack covered.
I saw on the right stage underneath the right platform that Lynx back aired, and Lucina was actually able to punish that out of shield.
Okay. That's not something a lot of characters can claim against Cloud. Sometimes it's a true punish, and sometimes it's Cloud expected you to respect him a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly.
So we'll have to see if that comes into play a little bit more as well.
I wonder if that's true or not. Oh. Yeah, Hunter kind of falling behind here. He's really going to have to leverage the off-stage advantage that he has in this matchup.
Yeah. But ledge trapping does have a little bit of extra time to set up something like forward air, back air, but once Lucina's up, you got to respect that frame data again. Ooh, nice, the Dolphin Slash catching him, trying to set up that forward air again. And limit comes in time, but Hunter is able to knock it out before it really snowballed.
Yeah, 94% though, really can't be mad at losing that stock. That's as much as extra credit as you could ever ask for, honestly.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if the rage made it happen or if Lynx really just did not want to press a button, but Hunter got rising back air to combo and to grab. And that was,
I don't think I've ever seen that.
That was a great way for Hunter to get some extra damage, but
forward air. Oh, what percent's his down throw can eventually kill, right?
yeah, eventually,
Like
I think,
190 or something?
yeah, you have to basically treat it like a back throw for it to kill, and it's got to be at the ledge. Is he dead? Oh, great counter. He could charge. He had a almost 99% limit.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, he had a chance, but yeah, I don't blame him for just throwing it to get right back into the next stock sometimes. Momentum is pretty big.
And just like that, one edge guard tied it back up. Did exactly what he needs to do there.
Yeah, that frame data is good for more than just on stage, off stage as well. Really solid at knocking the Cloud off and keeping him off.
And now we're seeing a complete momentum swing here.
I love that retreating, going for the neutral beat, because you kind of expect them to go for run-in shield, play a little bit safe.
Very classic maneuver against sword characters.
Yeah. Shield is kind of their best friend.
Oh, he's trying to, okay.
Ooh, waited out the limit, retired, so wasn't that scary of a situation there.
He was trying to mix up that limit hard.
Yeah.
Those empty hops.
Backer calling out the jump. Now Hunt's back on the ledge.
Oh, great down smash.
Reacts to the roll. He was doing that little pivot in place, trying to wait for it. Sees it coming, and that's the free down smash, as long as down smash connects.
And that's what offline can do for you.
Yeah. That reaction
Perfect
on the ledge
timing.
trapping. It's one of those situations that was, I think that was the only roll maybe that we've seen. And
yeah, honestly.
A lot of the time from better players you see, they don't want to give up the roll because it is the most reactable. But you run into situations where if you get red for your get up option 2 or 3 times in a row, you have to pull out that last one.
Exactly.
And I think he got red for jumping from ledge with the forward air before. Keeps getting plowed by these back airs. He doesn't want to get neutral get up and be stuck in back air purgatory, basically.
Yep, exactly.
So he gave it a go. Lost him the game, but that's data, at least going into the next one, that maybe I just can't go for that. I'll try some other stuff.
Hey, and I like those games like that where it's super close and then they run it back.
Yeah.
Because that tells me that the losing player is really confident and they realize that they could have easily had taken that. It would have been either way. So that usually sets up really exciting game twos.
Yeah, because, you know, if anyone runs it back, what I'm thinking of is either it's real salt or they're thinking the whole game, what adaptations they could have been making.
Exactly.
And they want to actually test those adaptations on the same stage, because sometimes going to a different stage, you can't even apply them.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, he does this on plats, but if you go to a stage that doesn't have plats or
They're in a different spot.
inconsistent,
Yeah.
like a town and city or something, exactly.
Can be totally different. Nice drop from the ledge. Barely got the up arrow in time. Traded through the grab. That was a big commit.
I'm not sure what that grab was.
Yeah, it gave
Go back to
Lynx a chance to get back down, but eventually Hunter picks up that that juggle again with the back air.
One thing I've noticed Hunter is doing a really good job of most of the time is holding center stage whenever he has Lynx like on the ledge. That's something he's focusing on. He loses it eventually, but he does hold it for a pretty good amount of time.
Right, and there we see, again, jumping is real well scoped out by Lynx. It is one of the stronger options in this game for most characters, but a lot of the time you have to commit to something after that.
Yeah.
So you can jump. Oh, I think he lost his jump. Great air dodge to make it back.
I like how everyone's back air in this game is just amazing.
Yeah.
Like, just a universally great aerial.
If you have to pick like like 2 or 3 moves that universally the cast has a good one, you don't have to know what their moves are. You just know, I'll press this one. Back air, nair, down tilt for a lot of characters.
Oh yeah, yeah. Down tilt's another one.
Yeah.
Oh.
You see a lot of those being like the bread and butters. They should be punishable. Rising forwarder doesn't get you a whole lot at this percent, but there we go. Second one, kind of in an awkward frame situation where Cloud might have had a frame advantage, but his moves are so much slower than Lucina's that you don't want to press a button and get beaten out by a shield.
I'm shocked the Cloud's down there didn't hit him during that up tilt. He was super close to him.
It's
Oh, that's a good punish. Not going to kill, though.
Yeah, definitely
Kinda
not, but you get some damage, and you kind of need that.
Oh, yep. And see right there, the run back to PS2, that tells you in his mind, he was like, I understand exactly what happened in that first game. Let's go ahead and run it back because I can make the adaptation.
Some of it was a little bit of like, I see what you're doing to me here, and I kind of want to apply that as well, because there was a lot of punishes on kind of greedy jumps.
Yeah.
Like at the very end there, it was, you saw Cloud didn't want to commit to, or submit himself to going to the ledge. Because that's a terrible place to be. You don't want to do it. So you try to steal a little bit of extra stage and not have to deal with all that.
Yeah.
But just outside of the range of the forward smash, you throw out your aerial, it doesn't connect, and then you lose it.
Exactly.
There's plenty of situations like that where you kind of just have to take the ledge and accept that you're going to be in a ledge trap and trust yourself to be able to get past that situation. Because otherwise it can be immediate death.
Okay, running it to Kalos. Cloud on Kalos.
I do, you get a lot of open space here, so the platforms aren't going to be as threatening, and I feel like the juggle game from Hunter was really solid with those plats and not as prevalent from Lynx, so maybe that's what we're going for here.
That makes a lot of sense. I wonder if FD was banned.
It might be, and wide open stage seems pretty good for Cloud. A lot of the time you can get some space for limit. A little bit delayed on the punish there, but just respecting each other, running to the other side.
Kalos kind of one of those stages where if FD is banned, you're like, okay, I'll get like sometimes FD.
Yeah.
Like town and city.
Yeah. Trying to pressure on the platform, but Hunter was smart enough to evacuate, did not want to be stuck there.
Oh, I love that patience there.
Sniff out the defensive option, and we see now twice that Hunter does enjoy the roll into the ledge. The roll to center.
And he was also shielding a lot there too, and I wonder if Lynx caught on to that because Hunter was really respecting him, and he can abuse that if he goes into some grabs now. Because now at this point, Hunter, I feel like, is going to expect him to be patient. Exactly. Right there. There it goes.
And you called it. And it's these good player adaptations. I don't know what that was.
He air dodged.
Yeah, I'm not sure why he air dodged there. Maybe just a misinput. Or was expecting to have to tech all the way down there?
Dude, I know sometimes, for some reason, my finger just randomly hits one of the shoulder
it's
buttons.
Just there. You know, it's where you're holding the controllers.
Or even on my leg, like, I don't know.
That's an unfortunate way to drop it, but this is not too far up.
Oh wow.
Didn't catch him on the way down. 133%, this is definitely something you can recover from.
And Lynx still
has
going in for the grabs.
Yeah. Right, caught him jumping. Again, we were halfway through that forward air before the back air came out. Lucina frame data is just nice. Great timed air dodge, barely avoiding.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, wow, he is surviving.
He has limit.
Oh, is that? Oh, wow.
Yeah, had to go a little bit high there. Maybe had a chance to drop low, but then you're potentially susceptible to counter, so either way.
Props for knowing that exact distance he can make that limit time hazard, though.
Yeah, exactly.
I love and respect the attempt for sure. All right, Hunter bringing it back.
You saw that greedy forward air coming back this time, but now it worked because Hunter was greedy as well for a little bit of extra damage.
You know, I feel like plays like that don't get enough praise and talk. The delay that Hunter did on the platform, knowing that Lynx was going to delay the back air, and it's really just messed up his timing of hitting that back air on his get-up option.
And we see limit was released there, so now Lynx doesn't have a strong KO option. He's gonna have to play it pretty honestly with his own back air. Oh, great wall jump.
Yeah.
Mix up the timing.
Really good stall.
Forward tilt was great to catch Lynx jumping over. You know, back air's gonna come
way. That's a punish.
Yeah, and now Lynx has almost got that full limit. So even if we're not at kill percent, that could be a lot of damage going into the next stock. You don't want to see when your opponent's at such a high percent. Down tilt over's not safe. We're going to be able to back air. Does shield, so we're not going to take a lot of damage from that limit.
Job punishing the side B1 there. Not a lot of extra credit. Essentially even game here. Last game, last stock. Some good old traditional smash.
Juggle time, yeah. You wait for that jump. Let them burn a resource.
Okay, momentum.
That was trying to end it all, but the risk reward was really solid.
Wow, he went for it.
Both of these players are trying to end it a little bit early. That's crazy.
I don't blame them. Being in this situation against someone who is like seemingly on your exact same skill level.
Yeah. Anything a little bit early you can take.
Like that.
Called the air dodge, but he just barely didn't have the timing.
Was he sliding?
He was sliding with that. A little bit of momentum.
What was that? I've never seen that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Back
Hunter
at the
just kind
ledge.
of respecting the
Jump
ledge
is so
now.
hard to cover if you don't have the timing. It's so hard to cover.
Okay, trying to go with shuffle forward airs.
Okay. Love the air dodge.
Oh.
And Hunter was ready for it, but he just didn't have the right timing.
I'm shocked he went for that air dodge. Oh, that should be, yeah.
Okay.
All right, good game. That was a really good set.
Jumps have been the classic, but again, punishing jumps to take those stocks from the ledge. Let them jump. They have to commit to something else. They can't just jump and float back down. They're going to have to come back on a hitbox at some point. So